Tuesday on January 16th, 2024. I have not done anything crafty, so I don't have anything to show you in that sense. I've been working on going through all my fabric. I went through my Linus fabric and all of my organized, I had bags that had fabrics that I'd kind of organized together that I thought would go together. And I also had some sets of blocks that I had, just squares that I'd cut with my Unquilt and put together as sort of kit for various tops and things like that. I went through all of it, and I now have all of my Linus stuff in a single bin, including my orphan blocks, which I'm very happy about. I took a full paper grocery bag, like Trader Joe's bag, of fabric that I decided I've had for long enough and it needed to go back. These were donation fabrics that I had taken at some point, or there was a panel that I took back, a couple of panels that I took back, and I took them back this past Saturday. I turned in those 4 quilts that I had bound and that I quilted in December. All of the rest of the tops that I paired with backs in December, I have 10 left. I hung them back up on the back of the door just to get them out of my way. That plan obviously didn't come to fruition. That's okay. It's a new year. We're starting fresh, people. And what I have on my wall, I'm so inspired by everybody working on all their UFOs. I have a UFO from 2018. I actually had a top piece. This was the 2018 Talk to Me Tuesday swap of, I think they were quarter log cabin blocks. And we autographed them and sent them to each other. So I've got one from Vanda, who lives in South Africa. I have 2 from Vicky in the UK because she made one and wasn't super happy with it, and made another one, and then went ahead and just sent me both. And then I have one from Amber in Peoria, and I have one from Abby in Vermont, and I have Susan in North Carolina, and I have Jennifer O, obviously. And I also have Alia from Dallas, and Miss Rainey, also North Carolina, and Crystal from Calgary in Canada. So I also have I have several blocks that I made that were left over from me sending them, and one of them has my name and stuff on it. The other ones I didn't autograph. So those, I just made a ton of them, and the ones that I wasn't as happy with, I kept myself. Those were my filler blocks. I had this all pieced into an on-point quilt top with a cream-colored sashing, and we had a fat quarter swap from either 2017 or 2019, and that swap, I used those fat quarters, a bunch of them, to do the corner setting triangles for the on point for this top. And I was like, I wanted to kind of put a border on it, another border, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I just didn't love it, y'all. I didn't love the fabric I used for the sashing. I did like the on point, but I just never fell in love with the top, and so it just sat there and never got quilted. I've taken it apart. I gave myself permission to completely start over. So I have y'all's blocks up here that were in the swap, and I haven't decided how I'm going to do it yet, but I loved Amber's idea I saw on Facebook. She made a top out of some leftover blocks that she had tested for Jennifer O, and also from her swap blocks. I'm thinking I can use the blocks that I made from the Jelly Roll swap that was 2019, was Jelly Roll swap. And I can do this one. and put them together somehow. So that's what's going to happen. This is going to be my first UFO to work on in 2024. That's a lot of talking about something that's not even done. But instead of being crafty, I was uncrafty. But that is okay. I have been trying so hard to find some place like Austin Creative Reuse here in Albuquerque that I can donate craft supplies to. And I finally, there's actually a place that's kind of cool in Santa Fe. I haven't been there yet, and I would like to go visit it. I think it's called Recycle Santa Fe, and they do an art festival every year too. But it's more for the artists, and it's to pair donations. Like, you can contact them if you have something to donate, and they try to find an artist that wants it. And I feel like that's a little more difficult. And I really just want to be able to drop it off. Imagination Center is this cool program that's at UNM, and it is for families and educators. And they do workshops and stuff there that can actually count towards what do they call it? In-service? I'm not a teacher, so it counts towards in-service. So they have workshops and stuff there. Families can go there and go to workshops and do crafts. They accept craft supplies. They accept art supplies. They have this huge list of things that they accept. I have reached out to them with regard to some things like fabric paint and some other stuff, just to make sure that they'll take it. They say they'll take fabric, just not little tiny scraps. And yarn, they'll take yarn. So I already have an IKEA bag full of stuff, and there will be more. And I'm also putting some donations together with some stuff at the shop, of stuff that we want to get rid of but don't want to just donate to Savers. We'd rather it go to someplace like this. So I'm really excited to have found this. I hope she gets back to me soon, so that I can take a carload over there or have her pick it up. I'm not quite sure how it works, but if you are in the Albuquerque area, Imagination, great organization, great program, especially if you're an educator. So if you know an educator in the area and they don't know about it, make sure they find out about it. I'll put a link in the description to the website. And yeah, that's what's going on. I'm pretty excited about purging. It feels really good. And I feel even better about it now that I know a place like that I can take my supplies to. That's it for me, y'all. I look forward to watching your videos. I hope you have a good week. I hope you have a chance to be crafty. And I will see you next week. Bye!